flying high like Airbus A330neo. Step into first-class luxury as the A330neo takes flight. Imagine sinking into a sumptuous reclining suite, your senses enveloped by near-silent engines as you drift above cerulean skies. With a simple fingertip swipe, the cabin's ambient lighting transforms from bright daylight to a serene twilight glow. Soon, you'll discover how the A330neo's sculpted raked wingtips, high-thrust Trent 7000 engines, and immersive Airspace cabin merge to elevate every journey into a five-star odyssey, while slashing fuel costs and carbon footprints alike. Introduction. Welcome aboard Super Luxury Lifes, where we unveil the world's most indulgent travel marvels. Today, we invite you to discover the Airbus A330 Neo, a dazzling evolution of the iconic A330 platform that blends time-tested reliability with state-of-the-art innovation. Imagine striding into a world-class cabin wrapped in the new Airspace by Airbus Interior, sliding into wide seats as ambient LED lighting shifts seamlessly to match your mood. Above, gleaming raked wingtips slice through clear blue skies, powered by two Rolls-Royce Trent 7000 turbofans humming with refined efficiency. On this journey, you'll experience how a 208-foot fuselage carries you non-stop up to 7,350 nautical miles. Whether you're traveling from Doha's glittering skyline to the palm-lined beaches of Los Angeles, or connecting distant global hubs. Along the way, we'll uncover the engineering breakthroughs that deliver 25% lower fuel burn per seat, reveal insider anecdotes from pilots and engineers, and compare this Neo-optimized airliner against its toughest rivals. By the end, you'll understand why airlines worldwide choose the A330 Neo for its perfect balance of economy, comfort, and cutting-edge elegance. Design and development. When Airbus launched the A330 Neo program in 2014, the mandate was twofold: harness the proven A330 production line and introduce cutting-edge upgrades without lengthy certification delays. I spoke with one project pilot who recalled the excitement of the first test flight, noting how seamlessly the new wingtips and engines integrated, an instant testament to Airbus's ambition and expertise. By marrying the proven carbon steel fuselage with new composite raked wingtips and Rolls-Royce Trent 7000 turbofans, each rated at 70,000 pounds force thrust, the A330-900 achieved a 14 to 25% reduction in fuel burn per seat, depending on configuration and mission profile. Engineers also upgraded the wing's trailing edge flaps and optimized control surfaces to smooth airflow at cruise, replicating laminar flow benefits seen on the A350 family. On the cabin front, Airbus introduced its modular Airspace interior, featuring large pivot and slide overhead bins, bespoke mood lighting zones, and slimmer sidewalls to increase shoulder room. Passengers instantly noticed the quieter Trent 7000 fan noise, reduced by up to 50% versus previous Trent 700 series engines, and the improved air quality delivered by state-of-the-art filtration and humidification systems. However, integrating new engines and wingtips onto an existing airframe posed challenges. Weight growth was mitigated by light alloy floor beams and composite galley components, while structural reinforcements around the wing-to-body fairing were fine-tuned through extensive flight test data collected during the 2017 maiden flight campaign. In the face of these complexities, Airbus delivered the first A330-900 to TAP Air Portugal in late 2018, hitting on-time entry into service targets. Key features and personal insights. As promised, here are the standout innovations that set the A330 Neo apart. First, Rolls-Royce Trent 7,000 engines. The newest Trent 7,000 units employ composite fan blades and a two-spool architecture to cut noise by up to 50% and CO2 emissions by 25% per seat. In my discussions with airline engineers, they rave about simplified maintenance intervals, extending time on wing by 30%, which slashes downtime and costs. Second, raked wingtips and aerodynamic refinements, extending the wingspan to 208.96 feet, and adding raked tips increases lift-to-drag efficiency at cruise altitudes. From my perspective, this is the invisible magic that shaves off thousands of pounds of drag each flight, directly converting into lower fuel bills and fewer CO2 credits. 3. Airspace cabin enhancements. Larger overhead bins, customizable LED mood lighting, and redesigned slimline seats give both coach and premium class passengers a sense of openness usually reserved for business jets. I once flew in business class on a demo A330 Neo and was struck by how cabin noise dipped below 60 decibels even during takeoff, worthy of a luxury sedan on the road. Fourth, operational commonality. By retaining the A330 CEO's cockpit architecture and pilot interface, airlines can cross-crew pilots without retraining, reducing transition costs, an often overlooked economic boon in fleet planning. Specifications in narrative. Imagine stepping aboard a vessel nearly 209 feet long with a wingspan that mirrors its length, 208.96 feet, soaring effortlessly above runways before ascending to cruise altitude. Inside that expansive frame, Airbus fits between 260 and 310 passengers in a typical two-class layout, balancing personal space with airline efficiency. It can traverse an astonishing 7,350 nautical miles non-stop, opening routes such as Manchester to Houston or Singapore to Zurich without a single refueling stop. Structurally, its maximum takeoff weight ranges from 251 to 253 metric tons, refined through lightweight flooring and composite components to preserve performance under full load. And at a list price of approximately $330 million, the A330-900 Neo delivers up to 25% improved fuel efficiency per seat. Proof that smart aerodynamics and next-gen engines can transform operating economics and passenger comfort alike. Little-known facts and insights. Airbus invested about $2 billion in the A330 Neo's development, a fraction of the $32 billion poured into the 787 program, yet achieved significant efficiency gains. The wing-to-body fairing retains heat-mapping sensors that gather real-time aerodynamic data, an innovation borrowed from the A380 test rigs. Low-cost carriers like Saudi's Fly a Deal have ordered high-density A330-900s seating over 400 passengers, demonstrating the platform's versatility. Comparative commentary. Ever wondered which mid-size wide-body strikes the perfect balance of cost and performance? When you line the A330 Neo up against the sleek carbon composite Boeing 787-9, the Neo may carry a bit more structural heft, but its wallet-friendly list price, around $330 million versus $292 million, combined with its legendary Airbus durability, gives it a strategic edge. Picture airlines choosing a smooth, proven platform that seamlessly slots into existing fleets, all while matching the Dreamliner's efficiency within a narrow 5% margin on 4,000 to 5,000 nautical mile flights. From my perspective, this makes the A330 Neo the dark horse of the medium-haul arena. It delivers near parity in fuel burn and passenger comfort without demanding the production overhaul that a full composite airframe requires. For carriers balancing bottom lines and passenger expectations, the Neo strikes the perfect chord of cost-effectiveness and luxury appeal. Technological challenges and solutions. Marrying new Trent 7,000 engines to an airframe designed decades earlier demanded nothing short of engineering artistry. Teams crafted bespoke engine pylons using advanced 3D-printed titanium to handle the immense thrust loads while minimizing weight. Inside the wing roots, reinforcement ribs were meticulously reshaped, like the bones of a living organism, to maintain structural integrity without compromising aerodynamic flow. Finite element simulations ran thousands of iterations, each model tested against virtual heat maps and stress distribution charts before a single prototype took flight. Ground tests followed a grueling regimen. Engines throttled to maximum power on test rigs, vibrational sensors captured every micro-movement, and hydraulic actuators mimicked the toughest hot and high scenarios, think scorching runways and humid mountain air. When these hurdles were finally tamed by precisely tuned venting ducts and heat-resistant composites, the result was a platform that not only met but exceeded single-engine-out safety criteria. From my standpoint, these breakthroughs illustrate how aviation's greatest achievements often happen behind the scenes, in labs, wind tunnels, and testing fields, long before passengers ever board. The elegance of those hidden reinforcements and custom fittings is what makes every smooth takeoff and silent climb possible. The owner's and airline's perspective. From the strategic boardrooms of global flag carriers to the bustling hangars of regional operators, the A330 Neo engine shines as an operational triumph. Fleet planners praise its seamless compatibility with legacy A330 production lines, eliminating costly retraining for pilots and ground staff. Innovative quick-change cargo door kits convert passenger cabins into overnight freighters in hours, turbocharging aircraft utilization and unlocking new revenue streams. Finance chiefs I've interviewed report monthly lease rates ranging from $800,000 to $1 million, an astute investment given the model's double-digit fuel savings and reduced maintenance burdens. Ground crews applaud the straightforward upkeep enabled by extensive parts commonality, while cabin crews appreciate the predictable ergonomics and reliability that enhance service consistency. In my experience, this harmonious blend of financial savvy and operational simplicity makes the A330 Neo a top choice for both full-service airlines and agile low-cost carriers alike. Market impact and availability. As of March 2025, Airbus has secured 384 firm orders for the A330 Neo and delivered 155 of these cutting-edge airliners, an impressive foothold given the program's youth. While its sales cadence trails the juggernaut 787, the Neo's compelling combination of proven reliability and cost efficiency has carved out a niche among carriers seeking immediate returns with minimal risk. Looking ahead, Airbus plans to boost production to 4 aircraft per month by 2027, a maneuver designed to accelerate deliveries and help airlines modernize their fleets rapidly. This production ramp-up is poised to reclaim market share in the mid-size wide-body segment, especially in regions where fuel prices and maintenance budgets reign supreme. From my conversations with industry insiders, airlines prize the Neo's predictable resale value and strong aftermarket support, factors that translate to healthier balance sheets and smoother lease negotiations. In an era where environmental regulations and operating margins tighten in tandem, the A330 Neo offers a pragmatic yet luxurious solution. Sustainable performance, scalable capacity, and unwavering serviceability rolled into one. Personal commentary. In my experience, the A330 Neo represents the ultimate fusion of proven heritage and modern ingenuity. Picture airline executives poring over performance reports and smiling at the predictable cost savings. Then pilots stepping into a familiar cockpit, only to discover whisper-quiet engines and a more forgiving flight envelope. I spoke with a veteran A330 captain who told me flying the Neo felt like upgrading from a reliable sedan to a state-of-the-art electric limousine. Same dependable chassis, but with a whole new level of refinement and efficiency. Beyond the numbers, it's the passenger feedback that truly seals the deal. Frequent flyers rave about sliding into seats that feel both supportive and spacious. Gazing out of oversized windows framed by soft LED lighting that eases the transition between time zones. For families, the quiet cabin means children actually nap. For executives, it translates into productive hours above the clouds. This balanced blend of comfort, performance, and cost-effectiveness captures precisely why the A330 Neo stands out as a game-changer for airlines and travelers alike. Teaser reveal. Remember that silent cabin you envisioned? It's thanks to the Trent 7000's acoustic liners and chevron nozzle design, whispering you toward tomorrow's luxury travel. Ready to elevate your perspective on mid-size wide bodies? Smash that like button if the A330 Neo has redefined your expectations, and drop a comment below. Are you Team Neo for smart evolution or Team Dreamliner for technological revolution? Want to stay ahead of the curve? Subscribe and tap the bell icon to unlock weekly deep dives into the world's most opulent travel machines. For our VIP insiders, join our channel membership to gain access to behind-the-scenes factory tours, exclusive pilot Q&As, and downloadable performance briefings, designed for true aviation aficionados. If you love our explorations and wish to see more industry-defining content, consider showing your support with a super thanks. Your contributions fuel in-depth research and keep super luxury lives soaring to new heights.